Welcome, Stalkers. This is Blondie speaking. I hope you're all doing incredible. We're doing pretty fantastic. Where's look at this? I hope you're all doing fantastic. We're doing fantastic here in the center zone. Forgot to turn my light off at the end of the last episode. What just broke then? That was an interesting noise. Did you do something? What happened here? Random things just breaking. Huh, okay. Let's get into this episode, shall we? This episode, we've got a whole bunch of exploration to do. We got some thick boy stuff going on here. So, we're going to continue our sweep further along in this direction. I think we're going to stick to what was the original plan. And we're just going to hit all of these little points all the way up. I should actually put a point here because there is a little stash that you can drop off the top here into, just above the old mine. But that's basically this episode. We're going to be exploring Red Forest, checking out... Oh god, that's where it is. Sid Stash's empty inherited name. Oopsie. Never mind. We will check that one out and hopefully it doesn't crash our game. Let's start with... Oh, I don't know. I suppose we should probably start with this, which means we're going to have to go out and around and down. Whoa! And now we've got a party. Crap. I did not mean to do that. I was hoping to do a bandage and then I stopped midway through. God damn. They spawned really close to the base here. That's unfortunate. That's exactly how the last episode started, wasn't it? The bloodsuckers. Am I getting hit squads of bloodsuckers now? Bloodsuckers coming after Blondie. What the hell is this? This is how it's going to be, huh, game? Alright. I see how it is. You sneaky, breaky son of a bitch. Barely even started, and here we are. Let's not run into that. Or that. Let's push our way up this way. We need to head up and around and on top of this hill. Why am I seeing a light? Is that just... Yeah, that's just a regular light flickering in there. Okay. Oh, we got shooty bang bang already. This place is going to get real busy. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Who's this guy? This guy looks friendly? Oh jeez, there's a guy behind us too. Oh, we need to get out to the middle of this. Can you just focus on the bloodsuckers, please? Who is this? Why do I get the feeling that these guys are going to be really annoyed that I'm around? And now we got dogs up there. And you go. It was just him. I think his buddies have all died. Yeah. Yeah, such a shame, isn't it? Hey, my old ward chap. Couldn't have happened to a nicer bloke. That was a Judy dude. Lucky we didn't shoot him. But this is what happens. You get Judy and Ward together, and if they see you pop each other, then we got problems. What is the low-level Zuba like? Let's go and check that out. Just continue looting these guys. Make sure that we get all the loot. Where's your weapon, bud? And we know that that one's good. Okay. Man. Kapow. Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. Oh. Oh, yeah, alright, we'll hold on to it. Okay. So who survived over here? I hope it's Judy. No, it is not. Too bad for you. What have we got left here? A Lavina. We'll take that. Thank you. I don't think the dogs killed everyone off. I think they managed to get the best of them. And just like that, we are on our way to being overburdened. Didn't take long, did it? Look at this. We got a little platform that you can drop off up here. Could there potentially be something up here? I'm not seeing anything. Not seeing any caves or backpacks or anything. So let's push on. Alright, finally. Finally. This, wow. Busy start to the episode. This is probably going to set the tone, I would say. Alright, so there's a little alcove in there. Zip around the top here. You can probably see it. There it is. So we're going to drop in here. Grab some of this gear. Can't recall if there's anything else up here. We'll have a look. Yep. Ooh. Better. I can actually use those. Right, not seeing anything else here. Look around, be careful. Nope. Now here I was thinking for sure we'd have a backpack or something here. Yet. Now, I don't know if there's a way for us to get back up. Is there? Oh, there is. Cool. Here I was thinking we'd have to go all the way around. That's brilliant. Bop. Alright, we've got this landmark over here. I think that's all that's up here on this plateau. I can't see anything else. That's going straight in. Yeah, this is all just death traps. Nothing to see here. That's probably below us. Okay. This is where the psi stuff is. Let's pop that. We're gonna need it. Here we are. What on earth is this? Can I even get anywhere near this thing? Am I allowed to? Here we go. What is this? Okay, there's a backpack there. I think that's it though. Now we must leave. Doesn't matter which direction, we must leave. It says we're in the red, but we've got no one chasing us. Alright. Let us have a look at new places to visit. So, the Elk Cave we've already been to. We've got the bridge up here. I suppose we could always investigate the bridge, because we haven't really given that a good once-over. And it's not far away. Let's go and check it out. There are so many of these whirligigs everywhere. I feel like I'm tap dancing through hell here. Look at them all. We'll drop down under the bridge and have a look as well, in a tick. Just want to see what's up here on the bridge. Is there anything in there? In that car? So we're very close to something. It's that whirligig there. Is there anything on top or anything over the edge here? Doesn't look like. Nothing in the cabin. Can't see anything in the cabin. Oh, hello. That's a little something. Now, I really need to swap out this sausage. Wow, I've got so much bread. Okay. This is clearly something that happens maybe on reload or load of the game. Initial load changes whatever's in your food inventory into your food quick slot, sorry, into something else. I don't know why it chooses the sausage. I mean, of course, I do actually know why it chooses the sausage, because sausages are delicious. Everyone likes a good sausage. Don't deny it. I see you. Wow, energy drinks, vodka, that's a party. That's a night out right there. That's the start of a night out right there. Do. Nope. Alright, I think that's it for everything. Whoa. Just, hey, just take it easy, hey? Do we have anything buried up under here? Wouldn't it be cool if there was like a little cave tucked under one of these bridges that you could go and investigate, and it ended up becoming this big labyrinth and... What is that? Okay, it's the whirligigs making that noise. It sounded like something breathing. Freaking me out. Yeah, it is. Makes this whooshing, hushing, breathing sound. The only thing I can liken it to is, it's not totally the same, but it has the same effect on the player. It's the ambient exhalation sounds that you get in Doom 3, if any of you have ever played Doom 3. In some areas there, it sounds like this big demonic exhale occasionally, and it's all environmental sounds, right? It's all, there's nothing there, but man, it's spooky. Puts you on edge. Okay, I'm gonna switch this off. We are heading, now we've gone north of this road, Bad Blondie, naughty. We need to head probably over here now. I'm hoping this elk doesn't respawn. But our next location is gonna be... What is this? There's a clear line running through there. I'm gonna go and check that out. But we're also gonna check this area out here. This will be... Hard to find stash. I think this area here is... an anomaly? Yeah, pretty sure it is. We're gonna go and check it out. Actually, which one's closer? Yeah, that one's probably closer, I guess. Let's get back up on the road. On the road again? How do I get back up on the road? I'm gonna have to go across and... Maybe. There she blows. Okay. Woo! That thing came out of nowhere. Okay, what do we got here? Backpacks. Bring out your backpacks. No. Yet, no backpack. We're pretty close to this one. This landmark here. What is this line that I've been seeing? Maybe it's just a fallen tree. It was a clear line of something on there. I'm standing right on top of it, so you can't see anything now, but... that looks like a road. We'll mark that. Anything's possible. Right, let's go and check out this landmark up here. Hopefully we don't get that elk respawn. I don't think I brought enough buckshot to deal with it. Another round of it. 33, I mean, would survive, it'd be okay, but still. How do you get up on this thing? Nope. Okay. Can you even get up on this thing? By a fluke, maybe? Come on, run. Nope. I'm not seeing anything up there anyway. What is... That was kind of funky. What was that? There's also a rock here, I didn't realize. Maybe we can check that rock out. Maybe there'll be a stash there or something. No, nothing there. Let's go check this out. What are you? So pretty. Lots of fireflies. The elk is here. Shit. That was unexpected. Whoa, okay. Okay, now we have a slight problem. They've all vanished. We can outpace this thing. It's not gonna follow us, I don't think. Alright, everything else looks okay. Looks like there is a bit of an edging there. I wonder if there'd be like a cave or something there. I don't think so. I think this area here is just largely fluff. Can I see that elk from here? See if I can get a clean shot at him. Nope, he's a clever cookie. He's hidden himself. That's alright, because I think we're far enough away that if I make a break for it, he's really not going to see it, so... We should be able to outpace this guy pretty easily. Same with his minions. Yep. Yep. Lost him already. Preacher cake. That will be zombies and stuff, because this area has zombies. Oh no. It also has electrical stuff. That's not good. Oh, I think there are snorks here as well. Uh-oh. Oh, damn. That thing zapped them all. Holy shit. Okay. Can I actually get in there? I can. Alright. We got an artifact in there at least. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What a place for this too, because we're already packing a lot of stuff. If I unequip all of this... Actually, yeah... There's nothing really boosting my weight here, so... Yeah. Yeah, we're okay. We're okay. Oh boy. This is going to be such a pain in the bum, I can tell. This thing is just going to be cruising around. Randomly. And we're just going to have to hope that we don't accidentally walk into something nasty. Look at this. It's a shame you can't trigger these things. Plus we got deep water here. Whoa! Whoa! Fountains of something. What on earth is... We're okay. We're okay. I can't even see the body here. Surely that was where something died. Oh, that's on top of me. Jesus Christ. Look at this, we've got random little geysers like this. What does that mean? Blondie, you're screwing around too much. Quit screwing around. Hey! We got a thing. Oh. Mine. Starfish. Hey. That's a new one. That's a new one. Let's get the hell out of here. Just want to examine our find. Whew. Freaky G. We could... Oh, could we, though? I'm thinking we could go in there and try and search the bodies, but I don't really think we could. They all seem like they've been zapped in the water, and, I don't know, maybe the geysers are where their bodies are supposed to be, but I can't see a damn thing. It's way too risky. Water slows us down. Let's have a look at this starfish. Brother. Endurance and bleeding resistance. Okay, let's have a look. Can I, like... Let's examine you, brother. That's a starfish. That's cool. Yeah, right. I don't think there's anything else. We got the stash that was in there. Which is circle. We got the mark stash that was in there. I don't think there's anything. What else did we grab? Because we grabbed... High capacity Zuba 19 magazine. Interesting. That's cool. So that made... What, 50 to 100? Is that what that does? Holy crap. Suddenly that's actually looking kind of interesting. 9 by 19. Kill them by sheer volume. Right. You know what? I'm going to pop that out and we're going to pop in that fella. Let's pop in this guy. Come on, double click. There we go. I don't feel quite so naked with these in my hands now. Let's head off into a new location. So we've got this location up here. Let's mark a few more. This looks like a road going off to here. I'm going to mark that. This could be another... There'll probably be anomalies here. I doubt it'll be anomaly field, though. I can see a confluence of lines here. I don't know if you can see that. There's a cross-section of lines. We've got a horizontal and a vertical. And this is the center point. Can you see that? Zoom your screen right in. You can, once you see that line, that seam, can't unsee it. There it is running all along there. Same all the way up here, where they stitch the map together. There's even a slight break in the wall here, where the seam doesn't quite match. Just an interesting curio. Alright, let's mark some more locations here. So we got this, we got this. There's a little thing down here, but I think we'll kind of encapsulate that in the general thrust. I suppose we could go down there first and then zip back up into the parking lot and check that out proper. That'd be an easy win. Right. Apologies if I spend a lot of time at the map. I know it's probably not the most thrilling thing for you guys to watch, but I do like strategizing where to go, what to do, planning stuff out. That is the nerd in me. Alright, we got nothing here. That's fine. You can just follow the road basically and check this out. We are getting pinged. I did... Ugh. Old habits die hard. That's supposed to be my lean key. In virtually every other game, that's my lean key. I did not mean it to double tap. Come on now. Is it just him? Really? Very eager there, trigger finger. Doosh, doosh. What do we got? Out. Okay. Truly the devil's fingers. Sometimes my fingers have a mind of their own. Oh yeah, we gotta have some anomalies here, right? Okay, there's one of the nasty ones. What is that? A magma spout? I don't even know what the official term for it is. All I know is they're not fun. Okay, that was the road just up behind us, but there's really nothing there, is there? Yeah, we got a whole lot of nothing. This is one of those areas where you're going to get landmarks which are fairly few and far between. Even though this is a small area, they kind of cluster some interesting stuff around here, but a lot of this extra forest in here is just empty. Which I'm hoping they spice up with a bit of extra stuff in the future updates. What the hell is this? We need a little bit of cover here. Okay, I need a bit more cover than that. I need to be able to see what's happening. These guys will come. That should have been enough for the... Yeah, here they go. That was a bandit. Really? We got two lots here. Am I getting attacked by two separate groups here? I think I am. Those guys just look like they spawned in. Right? I was shooting at Ward. That was who initially tagged me. And now we just... These bandits look like they just spawned in. There's no way that Ward and bandits would just be standing next to each other. No way. They would 100% be fighting each other. I'm not picking that up. They would be fighting each other. Look, so there was... Are you kidding me? This guy was actually a bandit. Man, he looks so much like Ward. Yeah, right. Okay. Let's just resort everything here. Ooh, 7 is close to the mark. We'll keep it though. That's the other side of the road. Let's not muddy the waters here. If you've not seen any of my other episodes, if this is your first time, firstly, welcome. Do make yourself welcome, please. Eat, drink, be merry, sit down, have a watch, have a listen. This could basically be a podcast, and a lot of people like to have this playing on a second screen while they go off and do something else. I'm fine with that. It's that sort of content, isn't it? But this is how I like to explore. Do all of the main tasks in a specific region, and then I'll methodically go through it, check it all out for stashes, weapons, flash drives, hidden locations, all that sort of stuff. We go exploring, we go checking out the zone proper. In my mind, this is how the zone should be experienced. Developers have put a lot of love into these locations, and it kind of feels like a disservice to really not be exploring. Plus, I'm just huge on the urbex thing, and this stuff fascinates me, so here we are. Okay, that's going to be our next location. We'll go and check that out shortly. Bets on whether there are dogs or bloodsuckers in there. There were bloodsuckers the first time. Okay, where is this shelter? There it is. Cool. This far north, you really have to check these areas for booby traps. Again, for the new people watching, haven't seen any of my previous episodes, I'm not using a map or a guide or anything like that. This is freeform exploration. I played through once already. That was over 240 hours. So this is my second time experiencing the game. Alright, I think we've gone as far forward as we should, really. Let's head back to this area. So we've got all of these cars and stuff, trucks, whatever. We've got this breach in the wall here, there's a little station there, something there, and we got a warehouse proper. Let's start with that. We did leave a bit of loose loot here. Deliberately. Not seeing any way onto the roof. Sounds quiet at least. Hello? Sure. Oh, and here we go. Piggies. Really? Is that what aggroed, or is it something else? It's hard to tell. Come on, headphones. Something here is not happy with us. Are they inside the barrier or out? It's really hard to tell. They're going to be outside. Nope, here they are. Just the one? Curious. Right, we got some toilet blocks here. What is this? Cheeky. Make sure there are no bobbies. What an incredible smell you've discovered. Flies and everything. Hilarious. We can actually get up here. And there's nothing. Nope, we got nothing in here either. What is that noise? That was weird. Okay, we do have the truck over there. I'm not really going to bother with the truck right now. Oh, that looked like a perfect hiding spot for something. Let's have a look here. So we've got rid of that, got rid of that, got rid of that. We'll head down here. I'm not expecting there'll be too much in here. I'm going to give these a cursory glance, but I'm going to give them too much attention. No doubt we'll have someone telling me I missed a gun. Okay, no loose. I'm really just looking for loose loot more than anything else. Oh yeah, the excavator. That's right. That's in this area now, in Red Forest. The iconic excavator, which used to be in Jupiter region in the original games, and in the mod packs. That's a beast of a thing to explore. That alone is going to take like an hour, I reckon. There's actually a fair bit of stuff up there. Plus quite a few hazards. There is no way that we'd be going up there with a half full pack like this. Oh sir! Make sure we got everything equipped actually. All the bits we need. Am I going to get too irradiated if I go next to this thing? Nope, we're okay. Alright, good, good, good. There we go. There's 3 of them. They haven't seen me, strangely enough. I'm not actually sure if I hit him then. Maybe I shouldn't have shot. There they are. Oh, they're just squatting around there. That's bad. That means they're going to track their way into us. Where are you hiding, friends? We're not going to see them through this. Ah, shoot. Not what I'd hoped for. Alright, we need to swap things out a bit. I could probably wait them out. Now they're close. Here we go. Now they're close. Oh, I see you. I see you. Oh, you were lucky there, bud. He's hurting. Let's see if I can drop in and... What I need is a location where they think they can reach me. Actually, this is a pretty good location for that. There's two of them still cruising around here. I can hear them. I think there's one over here. I can hear one over here somewhere. We're being hunted. Clever girl. I reckon I can just see the top of its head sometimes. Oh, there we go. Domed. Okay, he's just behind the wall. Oh no, he's right there. Okay, that's one down. We got one left. Sheesh. Here we go. Come on. Man. Where are you, fella? Hmm? I see you. That's it. God damn. Hell of a ambush. There's 3 of them kicking around, so that means that we're expecting squads of 3 or 4 now. It's a quick save. Don't want that to be a problem. Last thing we need now is a crash or a really nasty ambush. There could be stuff here. Ooh. Speaking of which, I should probably check if we got any... Yeah, okay, we got no stash markers here. That's cool. Okay, we got nothing in there. I'm surprised that there isn't any loose loot. I would have expected more loose loot out here, but I suppose it is what it is. Nope. Very pretty looking. Oh god. Ugh. Well, that's a bit anticlimactic. I thought for sure we'd get a bit more stuff out here. Okay, now we got boars in there. That spawn happened really quickly. Either that or they were still there. They were always there. I don't think so though. Okay, we need to back up a bit. This guy's right there. I reckon they just spawned in. I reckon as soon as we dealt with the bloodsuckers, these guys just moseyed on in. What do we got down here? Nothing, of course. Alright, let's check this out and move on. I don't like this location anymore. It's starting to wear on me. Really? Was he always here and we just didn't loot him the first time? Strange. Okay, we got a PDA. Bandits note about repairing a truck. That's it, okay? I'm so fucking done. There's no way in hell I can get this fucking truck to start. 3 years of my life wasted on this damn wreck. Bought parts for it all over the zone. And they're all either faulty or radioactive or both. Ouch. I mean, it's a grand idea, many have tried. Okay, that was the stash we used before, so that's empty. Fairly predictable. Nice. Is there anything down in these pits? Yeah, there it is. There's the shitter. I don't know what that says. Probably happy turding or something similar. See, this is a detail right here. This is cool. Why? Because they've actually shown some attention to detail in how people would use this space. I mean, this is the privacy section right here. It's out of sight, out of mind. Obviously it would stink as you came near it, but you know, this is where you go to take a crap or a piss or whatever. Some actual thought that's gone into environmental design. I love it. We don't need to be in there. Right, that's a busted crate. I don't think there's... Oh, there is something in there. Can you actually... No. Again, ladder to climb up to get in here. Pretty cool. Cool detail. Oh, brother. I don't know what you're expecting. Okay, we've got some woodca. We've got some old papers here. I'm assuming they might be from like an instruction manual maybe for the truck. To help this guy try and restore it. Would make sense. Let's take a med kit. What else have we got here? Ammo. Always a good time. No stashes or anything in here though. Let's head upstairs. Okay. Yep, crate of stuff. Cool. I think that's this area done pretty much. We did go out here, but I think we grabbed everything that we could. Pretty certain. Yeah. Alright, let's get out of here. Next location. That ticks off a lot. Alright, we've got the containers location here. We do actually have a stash here to go check out. This area is quite large and it does spawn a lot of bandits. I think we're probably best to start off trying to get into this improvised stash first. So we're just going to make our way in through there. It's a bit of a maze. Let's give it a shot. I just don't want to be in this compound anymore. These bandits will probably have respawned too. Maybe? Maybe not. Yep. Yep, I can see someone. Alright, well we're going to have a bit of shooty-shooty as we go in as well. Oh really? There's nothing in there? Come on now. We are going to head in this direction. This is where the good stuff is. There is a drop here, but I don't think there's actually anything in here. I don't think there's any... Yeah, no crates, no bags, no stash. Alright, here we are. We come out into this area here. I think it was this area that we needed to be in. Yeah, there's like a whole separate area here for the stash. Okay, that goes down. Plus we've got this one here. I think this is another way through, but let's have a bit of a dust up here. Ugh, so much dirt. Yeah, pretty sure this is another way in. Yep, there it is, right there. We could have gone that way. Okay. So our stash is... It's right in front of us. It's in this container here, I think. And a quick save. I have a feeling if I try to jump over here, that thing's going to suck me in. And then deposit me somewhere else. There's a stash down there, too. Just saw that. And I guess we're going this way now. Nope. Okay, we're fine. Let's see if I can... Whoop. There we are. And we get a flash drive. Look at this. Shield of Duty exosuit. Nice. Very nice. Right, so we do have another stash down there. We're going to need to head down there and have a look. How do we get back up? It's up that way, isn't it? Okay. We can do that. I think we can do that. I don't know if this is going to just grab us. Hoping it doesn't. Hoping we can just... I should check and see if there are any artifacts here. Yeah, we do have one somewhere. Oh, that'll be the toxic anomaly. The chemical anomaly underneath us. Come on. How close can I get to this stash before we get... That was actually a pretty good find. That had some good stuff in it. That's a hell of a sight. Alright, we're done in here. So we can move on. At least I'm pretty sure we're done in here. It looks like there's a way to get through here, but I'm pretty sure all of this is blocked off. There's no way to actually get around. There's a line there. You can't actually get across here. This is all just cosmetic. Fairly certain. Say hello to our friends. Again. Now I did see a dude walking backwards and forwards here. There'll definitely be guys in that warehouse. 100%. Do we go down and try and grab another artifact? Yeah, we're here. Why the hell not? Okay, that stash we searched. Yar. Yar. I can hear it too. Sweet. Is it going to be below us? It is not. Excellent. Alright, cool. There is another cave which seems to go off in this direction. Not sure that that actually contains something. I think we'll leave it. Look at all this gear. It's insane. Yum. Right. Okay. Hi. Now, of all the people I expected to see down here, you weren't it. Who are you? Okay. Then again, Freedom are... I believe they are allied with the bandits. So there's no reason for us to put our weapon away. We're not safe. Okay, we got this dude here. Oh, wow. Just got randomly blitzed by a bunch of radiation then. Cheers for that. I think I'll let the artifacts take care of that one. It's all good. Why? You're good, aren't you? What's happening here? What is happening out here? That's it? You all confuse me sometimes. Let's have a look in the big boy's pen and see if we missed anything. I'm fairly certain we probably have. Crates or whatever. A body, which we had to run straight past. Yeah, look at this, we got crates all over the place. I don't even know if there's a stash in here. We get blitzed again. No, screw it, I'm not waiting for this one. Where are we? Stupid thing. Because I can. Oh, hello. How would you have time to stop over and just grab that on the way through? That's ridiculous. It's supposed to be some sort of arena. Plus we got this thing right above us as well. There is something in here, I believe. Yep, there we go. Nice. Little bit of sausage. Can I get back out this way? Tch, no. Ooh, I know. Thought it was just open for one end. Not seeing much on the outside here. I just saw some dialogue though. Oh yeah, there's someone inside. Oh yeah, someone not friendly inside. We have a storm coming in. Is this gonna be... This could be an emission. Yeah, look at this. This has to be an emission. Hey. Look at this. There it is, starting to redden up. I think we're going to try and take you out with a knifey if we can. Wait until the emission... Alright, so we're good here. This is just him. Alright, just him it is. Oh shit. Dude, you just came straight in on me. Not good, pal. Not good at all. I would say there's only one person to blame in this situation, and that's the dead guy. Shit. That son of a bitch scared the crap out of me. We still got dudes downstairs, I think. Dare I go in here? I dare not. Let's just sit up here and wait it out. Check and make sure we're actually in the right spot. Wait out the emission in the okay, yeah. So we should be in a safe spot. There we go. I have 15 shells left, I just realized that. We've got, what, 29 all up? Seems like a lot, but it disappears so quickly. A single combat can take you down, what, 10 to 12? If you're lucky. Alright, so what else have we got here? We got an urchin. Rad protection medium. We've already got at least one urchin. I can't remember how many we've got in the stash. But I know we have at least one. I think we've got two. Good find with the starfish though. You know what? I'm gonna have a celebratory salami. What are we celebrating? I don't know. Being alive? Why you bother me with trivialities? We are done. Sorry, bud. Bandit walks into this room. The first assumption I'm going to make is that the guy behind me making noise is a bandit, trying to sneak up on me. He had that one coming. That was dumb. Let's move on. Let's mosey on out of here. Kaboom. Yeah, lucky we're indoors checking stuff out. Although it does lighten up pretty quickly. Lundy was here. Alright, where is our other friend that was groaning down? He must be directly underneath us. Let's go check him out. Hello, friend. Hello. That'll be the end of it. Alright, gentlemen? I will accept no more. Cool. Wow, okay. We've got a few items here. Come on. There we go. And we're starting to hit our overburden status even with all our weight stack. Oh, look at this. Look at all this. Brother. Got a stash there as well. Very sexy. Oh, damn. This is a base, alright. Having a chat with people in the Discord. I do miss being able to assault bases. I really wish they'd add that functionality back in. It was one of the cooler features of the original games, the fact that you could just roll into a base, completely wipe it out, and it'd repopulate over time. You could go back and do it all again. Ooh, salami! Get in my mouth! I think we're done in here, are we? We are close to red. It's probably a good idea to head back with all the gear we've got. It's a fair bit of gear. Probably gonna need... What are my repairs looking like here? The shotgun will need repairs for sure. So will this. 90%. 84%. 95%. This is where some field repair kits would really come in handy. Because I'm still keen to explore. I just need to do a bit of a touch-up on some of the weapons and stuff. Alas, no such thing. I believe they are considering it. It's been requested by quite a lot of people. Okay, we got some gear over here. Did I get all of it? Yeah, I did. I thought I heard something drop onto the floor the last time we came through here. It sounded like a grenade. But that could have been booted anywhere now. Yeah, who the hell knows? Sure is what it is. Okay. I'd also like to see the, maybe the use of items like this, objects like this, that are just lying around, converting them into stashes, so there's like a little hitbox, just like the mod packs do, so rather than just backpacks and safes and things you can easily identify, diversify the stashes a little bit more so that they're hidden in things like this, you know? There's even toilet cisterns and stuff that stashes are hidden in the mod packs, that sort of stuff. I think it really brings a bit more charm, a bit more believability to the way people store their loot in Stalker. You know, instead of just the blanket backpacks and things that you're basically trained to look for. Know what I mean? Know what I mean. Alright, I think we're basically done here. There's really not much more that we can do. I think we've covered it. Oh, that is a bloodsucker. Over there. Shooty shooty bang bang. Alright, that's got nothing to do with us. We're not completely finished here. There's still stuff for us to check out. There's... I'll mark it out here. I believe there's actually... Excuse me. There's some stuff up the back here. I think there's actually a weapon in here too. Along some of these cars here. There's like a whole string of train cars along here. Might be along here. There's actually a fair bit to explore here. There's a little compound here. Red Forest extends all the way down here. I don't believe... I think this is a dead end. But we can head down that direction, have a look as well. I think that's a radiation dead end. It looks like there's a tunnel, but I don't know that you can go in. I'm afraid to go over there, because I know there'll be loot, but I also not completely convinced that they'll get rid of these guys for us. What is going on with my mouse here? Why is it... It feels a little less responsive than it should. Yeah, we got dead guys. Oh, there's a lot of dead guys here. There's at least one guy left. How many bloodsuckers are there? Sweet Jesus. There's at least two. I can hear at least two. Right, you little son of a bitch. Alright, that's one ended. We got a bottle down there. Where are you, friend? Come on. Oh, I see you, brother. Now, don't be shy. Don't think that got all of him. Oh, it did. It got him. He's dead. Nice. Alright, now we got all of this lovely, lovely loot. AR-416. We're not picking up the AR, if you remember. The Spasiba will take... Oh, we got an exo guy here. This anomaly is gone. Remember, there was an anomaly right in the front here. Ram. Oh, yeah, we'll take that. Hot damn. These guys are kitted. Look at this. We'll grab the Zuba. Oh, wow. And a ram here as well. Holy crap. These guys. We can't even move. We've got so much loot. This is insane. Alright, out with you. Out with you. Let's just sort everything. There's too much good stuff here. All of this stuff is good. That is nuts. Oof. How did that get into our inventory? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much us. We're over the halfway mark, so that means we're going to be really pulling for weight here. This is not good. This is not great. We need to get out of this region ASAP. Just going to go over to this compound and follow the back fence. Quick save. We don't need to make it all the way back to civilization, we just need to make it back to our point, our checkpoint. Okay, I need some food ski. Unfortunately, our checkpoint is a fair ways away. So I'm kind of considering burning some water to get us there. There's something there, I can hear it. Let's give that a bit of room. Tell you what. Where are we? Yeah, we've got a fair bit of water. I'm going to use this as an energy source. We'll burn this on the way back, rather than just dropping it. Yeah, okay, we'll eat some bread, that's fine. So if we just continue this line here, I think we should be okay. What I should do, though... Where are we? Skirt along the outside here. I think... we use this as a waypoint. Come on, can't move. Use this as a waypoint. Yeah, so we'll burn a few resources. I mean, water is cheap. And by cheap, I mean it doesn't sell for much compared to the other gear we've got. Vodka, energy drinks, they sell much better. So they're worth holding on to, but water is pretty cheap and cheerful. Let's have another one. Let's go. We must be pretty close to the Witch's Circle or whatever it was called. What I'm looking for is the waggle, the weapon waggle. Once we see that, we're good. Or at least we're in a lot better position than we were. That means we're down below the 50% threshold in the red bar. And we won't burn nearly as much stamina. We'll still burn a lot, don't get me wrong. But it won't be nearly as bad. Alright, let's go. I'm not even confident that we'll be able to get there before all of our water runs out, which is fine. Alright, I think we need to head around this area here. We can potentially head up onto the plateau and drop down, but... yeah, I suppose we could head here. That area is pretty irradiated, though. I don't like my chances. Come on, let's go. Seriously? That was almost impossible to see, that whirligig. In fact, I'm not even sure that it visually appeared for me. I couldn't see the light or the swirling leaves or anything like that. Maybe you spotted it in the footage, but I definitely couldn't. How far away are we? 200... we still got ages to go, man. I don't really want to use the energy drinks either, because they sell really well. Or at least they sell a lot better than a lot of the other average gear. In the hierarchy of things to sell, they're actually pretty decent. So we're going to be using those as cash money. Okay. I think we're within the boundary of the psi effect. Oh wow, look at this. I've never seen that here before. Okay, I think we're gonna get attacked by psi stuff. Yeah. You son of a bitch. Let me go into my inventory, you prick. we just need to get out of here. In fact, what we really need is something like a vodka. Just bring the anxiety levels down a little bit, you know? Oh, wow. That drains stamina so quickly. That's hilarious. Did not realize that it would do that. Alright, we're pretty much... Where's the entrance? Just there. We can head up there. That's fine. We'll take that line. That psi area up there is really dangerous. The effect comes on so quickly. It's not like other psi areas, but you should expect that, I suppose, going this far north. The dangers, the threats become more pronounced. To be expected. Okay, I think we've got some snorks here. Oh boy, we need to go. Frickin' snorks, mate. There is a fair possibility I will die from this encounter. Crap. Freaking A, there's a lot of them. Bloody hell. Jesus Christ. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we get any more up here? I swear there was more than that. It was like maybe 6. But as soon as they surround you and they start hitting you, that's it. In a swarm that big, I thought for sure that was death. They would have done a number on my suit though. We'll check that in a tick. Let's have a look. Oh my god. That attack alone. Jesus Christ. Well, hey, at least we can run now. They thinned out so many of our resources that we can sprint properly. You little bastards. That was a big pack of snorks. There's no way we were getting away from them. What beep 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 beep? Piss off. There it is right there. Impossible to see. Thank God. Finally sell off our gear. Jesus. Just getting back to base is an adventure. And there's no guarantee... I thought I heard a bloodsucker then. I was going to say there's no guarantee we're safe here either. Freaking bloodsuckers. We are in here. Have a look. So we come up here. This is a safe area. Even if enemies could get in here, they wouldn't be able to attack anything. Right, dude. Well, shit, fella. Do we have a thing for you? Let's get rid of all of this gear. We can get rid of... Yeah, we got heaps of food, so let's settle all of that off. We burned through so many medkits in that encounter. That's 8, so that's perfect. Heaps of bandages. Don't need to bring that whole lot. Let's... 8. Yeah. Oops. I need 3 back. Got a fair few grenades. Surprised. 7. We'll get some sausage back in there. I really need another side block. If any area deserves a side block, it's going to be this one. Right, I'm going to keep this with me because I'm not sure if we have 2 of these in the stash, just in case. Lots of red weapons here, but now we got some yellow. Spasiba. A ram. Yeah, that sell really well. Look at this. 13.5k. Just for all of this, and we still got some red weapons to get rid of too. Very sexy. I like it. Sell. Ugh. I don't like how some of these guys, when you speak to them, they hold your attention unless if you want to skip it, you press escape. And some of them will just talk to you and you can move immediately. I wish there was some consistency around that. That's why you see me jump sometimes, because I'm trying to skip that dialogue part. Assuming that they capture you. We're going to head up here. I think it's probably not a bad idea to try and transport some of this stash back, because now we're going to need repairs. Yeah, real question is, where do we go from here? Which is closer? Damn, man. I think from right here, Yaniva's probably closer. Rostock is going to give us better prices, though. That's the only issue. Eh, shit. Did we check that location out? We didn't, did we? Because we had to come back around here. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's drop down onto this stash. Now, we're going to be taking some stuff... What was that? Who are you? Looks like a loner, hard to tell. Is that suit blue? Could be a merc. Either way, I think we're alright here. Alright, let's have a look at some of the gear that we can take back with us. So, I think it makes sense to try and take the weapons back first. Yep, that's actually less space than I thought it would be. We're going to go to just below the red bar. I think that makes a lot of sense. Let's take back this stuff. Grab these. Stuff that we know we won't really need. Okay. All of that stuff is potentially usable, so I'm going to grab the extra stuff that we don't... Yeah, the flat. Reg rounds... Oh. Do you know what? I could just grab all of this, couldn't I? Yeah, and it's still in the yellow, just. Surprising. Okay, this guy's actually coming down here. You better be friendly, champ. Hey, he looks friendly. Okay. That's all we need to worry about. Alright. Now we need to get out of here. I don't think I fully explored this location either, did I? I think there's still, like, bits and pieces up here. Yeah, we'll cover that later. Let's head back to Rostock. They're still happy with us. Even though we shot one of their dudes. It was a hackcident. I didn't mean it. Wasn't even my fault, really. I mean, if you think about it. I see you this time. Alright, so can we just head straight in that direction? Yeah, looks like we can. Oh, fuck off. Seriously? Seriously? Guys. Come on now. What is up with these bloodsuckers? Now they're just hiding on the outside there waiting for us. You dirty sons of bitches. I don't really want to have to fight them. Not multiple of them. They can't see us, so the alternative is we head back up around here and head down the road. Let's give it a shot. I don't know if this is going to work. If we can at least get out of their radius, then they'll stop aggroing. Just hope that... No, I think I can hear them behind me. Yep, I can definitely hear them behind me. At least I thought I could. Where are they? Ooh, that's a cliff. If we can just meet up... Yeah, they're okay, they're gone. Sweet. If we can meet up with the main road, then we're good. Okay, here we go. That's better. Sheesh, man. What an eventful episode this has been. Red Forest. Lives up to its name. Am I heading in the right direction? Yes. Red Forest. Certainly left plenty of red here myself. I think we're going to time-lapse this unless something interesting happens, which, you know, knowing the theme of this episode, definitely possible. Okay, we've got enemies off in the distance. I can't afford to stop for this. We're already loot heavy. Not sure who they're fighting, but... yeah, we're moving on. If I had more space, yeah, definitely would stop, but we're already pulling a fair bit, so no point in stopping. Back in one piece. Mostly. Gentlemen. At ease, soldier. With the way this episode's been going, I honestly didn't think we'd make it back without another encounter. And yet, here we are. Got a bunch of stuff to add to the stash, so let's take care of that first. Really don't think all of the stuff we have for sale is going to cover all of the expenses here, but... yeah, wow, 79%. Probably not. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, that's our third one. Alright, so we can sell that urchin, that's cool. New starfish. The torch is new. Stash that. What do we got here? These can all go. Lots of these. We'll sell those when they hit critical mass. Which probably isn't too far off. Yeah, we could probably sell one of these sacks, I think. At least. I'll grab all of those. Take all. Lots of reg. We don't quite have a full stack of those, so we'll keep those. We have a full stack of AP. We've got... yeah, we're building up a bit of a stack here. Let's take all of these. We can sell those too. I'm going to put all of this shoddy stuff back in. Actually, where is it? There we go. Okay, we'll put this stuff back in. We do actually have a lot of this. I'm going to grab a stack of these. Could probably grab a second... yeah, we'll grab a second stack. Let's do it. Ooh, let's put us well over. AP, they can stay. Right. We are running a little bit heavy here. Flat. Oh yeah, and then some. Gonna have to put at least one of these stacks back, I think. Okay, 308 we keep. Got lots of AP, we don't need quite so much of that. Just gonna resort all of this. Yeah, alright, we're gonna have to put one of these back. Let's put that down. There we go. Alright, so the expansive stuff is good. I think everything else is good. I do want a little bit more of the 762. That should be enough, I think. Let's go and sell this gear. Thought we were overburdened before, look at this. Oh, he's a heavy boy. There's a little bit to sell here. Not a huge amount. Do you know what? We'll sell a couple of these. So we can sell off a stack of these. We can sell off a stack of these. I don't know why we got some AP in here, but you know what? We'll sell that off too. We've got a full stack of these. Cool. Don't need that. I do need another side block. We'll have to grab that in a tick. Sell off the urchin. Ooh, look at that. Wow. And the rest is red, so curious to see how much all of the red stuff is going to net us. Scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. Yep, happy with that. Sell. Right, let's head back over to our good friend over here, Mr. Ragman. So, what we can sell Mr. Ragman here, this, all the Zubers, GP37, the Lavina, the Korod. Yeah, we did have two Lavinas. Ram, Dnipro, Upyam, another one, okay. 14.5k for all of the red stuff. That's not bad. That's pretty good, actually. Put our stamina stack back in. Alright, what's the damage, Doc? 5 for the ram. Yeah, figures. 4 for the suit. I actually thought that would be more. Rhino's negligible. The whip, there it is right there. 8k to repair the whip. So we are down below the 600 mark. We're at almost 580k. Which is actually pretty good, really. When you think about it, what do we unlock for this? Yeah, we haven't upgraded the 701 Super yet. I'm kind of hesitant to because I think there's a variant that you can get a little bit later on, which looks cooler. Quick save. Alright, now we've got to head back again. Sheesh. You know what I could do? I could head back across the bridge and try to come up here. That'd be doable. We could just check out this little plateau here, see if we get any luck. Nah, I'll do it on the way back. Who am I kidding? Alright, what we really need to do though is head all the way back over here. That's going to be quite the trek, so I'm going to put a marker right there. And we are going to have to head roughly in that direction. Wish me luck. We've reached the bandit compound again, and we're picking up where we left off for exploration, so there's a little bit of stuff around here. There's actually a fair bit of stuff around here. I think there's some loose items, there's some stashes. I thought I remember picking up a weapon here as well. I'm pretty sure it was in the back of one of these train carts over here or something like that. It was tucked in around the trains, I believe. Now they have moved stashes and a bunch of locations, so it's possible what I was looking for may not be there anymore, but I think the vast majority of stashes haven't been touched in any of the patches. So I think we should be okay. Let's have a look. Alright, we've had a look at that location. What I would like to do is check out the back area here as well. Just in case there's something there that I missed. I'm pretty sure there's nothing there. Right, so I used this area here as a stash, because there is a stash underneath here. Yeah, I used that as a temporary stashing location, because I came across a lot of stuff here. I had encounter after encounter after encounter. This was a hotly contested area. So the real question is, what are we going to find here? I can't get up there. Rightio. Not seeing if there's a way up there. Can I, like... Nope! I cannot. Okay. Ugh, okay. I'm not even going to try. And we're aggroed already. Cheeky little... Wait, there's more? Oh my god. Holy crap, there's more? How big are these packs? They're huge up here. There is no way that that is a single pack. That is another pack. That looks like a respawn. Get out of here. That has to be a respawn. Are you guys serious? Oh, I got rid of... Damn, okay. I got rid of all of my ammo for this. That's alright. We can go expansive. Come on. There we go. Where are they? That's alright. Really not a big deal if I get rid of the regs, because really, this weapon is mostly for mutant control and AP. That's really all I care about. It is nice to have the reg rounds around occasionally, just for the regular enemies, but it's not critical. Let's have some num-nums. Yeah, there is a way to get up on this train, which is over there, but positive that's the stash. Or the location, at least. I don't know if there's a way to get up on here. Can I... Oh, I can. Nice. Okay. Did not think that would be a thing, but here I am. Very cool. But we need to get up on this train over here and make our journey along here. So I believe there's something over there. Alright, quick save. Also remember that I only took one side block with me. Should be okay. Now. Get rid of you and you. So we've got this long train over here. And we've got this section down here. So we'll explore this long train. We'll go down to this section here. I think we'll save maybe the back end. What I'll do is I'll put a marker there so we don't forget. We've also got... We'll split it right around here. So this section I'll come back for. We'll like circle in through here and then come back in this way. is the way my mind sees this. There is a lot of background radiation right here. There could be something in behind these crates. That's the kicker. You know what? I want to go and take care of that now. I don't want to have to wait for that. Let's go check it out. That way we can just drop back onto the rails. We're not really missing that much. Should be able to pop over the fence here. It's really just a question of whether these squads have respawned. And I think we're okay. Yeah, this is the old garage location in Jupiter, so they've kind of merged Red Forest and Jupiter. There's, in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, there was a transition point, and it was controlled by bandits, and this is the outpost from there. This one's definitely had a facelift. It was hard to spot the first time I came through. Looked familiar. It took me a little bit to place it. Okay, what have we got up here? Anything? Yeah, I thought for sure we'd have maybe a backpack or something here, but okay. Curious. This area's locked up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now, fellas, come on. Hey. Wait. That's enough of that. Okay, not much in there. Doubt very much there'll be anything around this truck. I'll have a quick look. Yeah. That noise, the wah that you can hear, is an anomaly in there. Another one of the spatial anomalies that sucks everything toward it. Gravitational ones. Okay, nothing there. Whee! Fly, my pretties. Wonder how many people actually remember that line. I know a bunch of you will. Because you're my family and I love you. Alright, that's this area done. Now we need to get back up on this train. Follow it all the way to the end. I swear there was a stash up there, man. I swear there was something up there. Maybe a marked stash. We don't have anything marked at the moment. But I swear there was something up there. Alright, the only way we're getting up there is... off of this. It's gonna have to be... I'm gonna quick save here. Okay. Can I jump on this? I can, okay. Oh, okay. Never you mind. Come on. Okay, I can't jump. I hit my head on something. Oh, I hit my head, I did. Let's see if I can crawl off. There we go. Take that, wanker! Now, this is a hell of a jump, but we should be able to make it. Yeah. Pretty certain there's really nothing back here. There shouldn't be anything in the drops, but... And a quick save in case we get screwed up. I see a stash. You see that? Look at that. Poking through the wall. Okay, that's not the stash I was thinking of. I don't think. Who the hell knows? Blondie's lost his marbles. Yeah. Ain't it cool? Nope, it does not. Okay. I thought I remembered a weapon up here. There's got to be one close by, surely. I'm gonna drop off here. God damn. It all starts to blur in together. Oops, don't know why I did that, but we're heading in that direction anyway. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Maybe it was in here that I found the weapon. Oh, shit. Come on. Oh, come on now. Don't be like that. Tree. Is he coming? Why has he given up? Maybe he's having a hard time pathing to us, or maybe he's just territorial. Strange. There he is. Shit. Gotta love how they can always spot you regardless. That should have stopped you. Bye-bye. Was it just the one? God damn, I hope it's just the one. I have to admit, the more I encounter bloodsuckers, the less I like them. Let me rephrase that. The more frequently I encounter bloodsuckers, the less I like them. I still think they're a far too... You know what? You know what? While we're on this discussion, I think it would be... You mother... I think it would be absolutely amazing if there was a long task to clear out bloodsucker nests in many of the regions. And doing so would drastically reduce the spawn rate. I think that would be fantastic. I would love that. I should have put a 308 in his head. That was silly. Keep forgetting we have that weapon, but that was the perfect opportunity. I think it's just him though, so let's pop down. See, that's what's supposed to happen when you spot them. Yeah, you die. You die hard, friend. Quick save, because, dear lord, I do not want to have to do all of this again. I really hope these spawns aren't super aggressive. Is there a stash up here? I swear there was. Can I get up there? Ugh, that was a jump. I pressed jump. There we go. Okay. Here we go. That's the meal tickets. Now that I think about it, this was one of those areas where everything just seemed to happen all at once. I was getting attacked by multiple enemy squads, bloodsuckers. I think there were even some boars that got dragged into the conflict. This was just one of those locations, man. Okay. Holy hell. Okay, we've got a ladder in the back there, I saw that. We'll head up there in a tick. Just have a quick look for loose items down here and then we'll pop in. Okay, nothing else up there. In fact, let's check out the ground floor first. Okay, well we clearly... Oh, some salami! Give me that sweet, sweet sausage. Spunkalicious. The hell did you guys come from? No, mine, mine, mine. Oh, wow, that's the first time I've seen that. Look at this. I wonder what weapon this guy's got, huh? Look at this. Look at this. You see the ammo box there? That is the first time. There it is. Okay, so that's busted. That is the first time I've seen an ammo box floating around like that on a live NPC. Wow, that is proper baked. This guy's not even dead, and I can see the ammo box. That's interesting. Okay, pretend we didn't see that. Moving along. This is the zone. Weird things happen. Accept it and move on. Oh, wow. Look at all the ammo. Huh? Wait for it, guys. Here's... Okay. Thought he was calling out more combat. Let's see what's upstairs. Okay. Oh, here we go. There we go. There's a stash. And that's about it. Right, we're going to hang here for a tick and let's check out where we need to go next. We're starting to come into the end of the episode. There's not too much time left. Okay, this is a big long run. This actually leads up to the Lymansk bridge, which is here. And we do have a stash here, so... it is absolutely worth visiting this location. We are heading back in that location. So, we're going to check out the iconic tower. There is the underground tunnel. You can see the end of the tunnel here, but I don't think you can actually get out this way. And the bridge, of course, is inaccessible. Lymansk is... there is no Lymansk. At least, not yet. Maybe they plan on adding it later. Got... location up there. There we go. Oops. Let's go down and check that location out. We may have to come back and end the episode here. It's a relatively safe spot. At least it's safe for us while Judy are around, unless Ward come here. It's good to actually see some Stalkers milling around the place. These guys are kitted out too. Both of these guys have exos. Alright, so this is the location we need to go down and check out. Now again, pretty sure this is gated by radiation. Or just flat out gated. You can see the fence line along here, so this is basically the edge of the map. I don't think I can get too close to this, or otherwise it does kind of blitz me. See, this is pointless. There is no point in adding a radiation buffer to this area because it's already blocked off. Right? So silly. Let's get rid of that. Just wait for this radiation to go down. In fact, while we're waiting, let's get rid of that and we can begin heading up in this direction. So you can see there's a fence line along here. You can actually go into this fence. But it's a short area, it's small, so we're not going to worry too much about it. We'll zip up along the outside and come back in from the top. Alright, let's find the road. Beautiful. Why do I get the feeling this could be a bit of a cluster? Getting that feeling right now. What is that in there? Okay, there is some sort of alcove here. Let's go check it out. No, it doesn't look that busy in here. Oh, there might be a stash in here. Got some rocks and stuff. Yeah, actually, there might be a stash here. Let's have a quick check. Hey! There we go. Lovely. I hear that. I hear that. There's something here. It sounds like a boar. Is it on the other side of the fence, or is it coming from behind this van? It's hard to tell. There it is. Okay. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Ooh, this is going to be not good. Let's grab that and get off here. Do not trust that anomaly at all. Starting to get a little bit of frame drop here, so it's probably good that the episode's coming to an end. Okay, there are dudes in there, but we're not going to head in. This is typically the start of Red Forest in the previous games. There would have been a bus up this road that would have led back to Army Warehouse. We've got the bus stop here, and then we've got the entrance. Now, I'm not sure what we're going to expect up here. I'm not going to be able to see anything through this foliage. There's a body. Okay, I'm not seeing anyone. That's a spark body up there. Actually, I do think this area is the location of a story beat or a mission. I remember Monolith coming up here and sniping and stuff. Let's head it this way. There is a stash around here. There we go. That is a flash drive. That is for a SVU Mark III. Beautiful. Come on then. These guys may be stuck up here. Good. Good. Let them be stuck. I don't think you're allowed to drop down here. I'm pretty sure that's death. I hear another snork over here. Where is that snork coming from? Where are you? Nope, I got nothing. Is it just him? It doesn't sound... It sounds like there's something coming from over here. Yeah, there is. There's another sound coming from over here. I can't see him. I got nothing. I got nothing. I can hear him over there, but I can't see him. Maybe he's hiding behind those crates. Let's just run around for a bit and see if we can shake him out. What do we have here? Okay, we got a PDA as well. What's this? Stalker's thoughts about... Come on, it's going to be okay about the Lymansk. By the look of it, it's not that hard. By the look of it, it's not that hard to get there. A couple of jumps, pull yourself up the edge, and that's it. Just got to avoid falling in the water, that's all. Maybe this is a bug. I can't see. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, the dead snork is making a noise. Here it is. Oh shit. Where did you come from? Where the hell did that guy come from? That was a ambush if ever I've seen one. Okay, we've searched... Scoozy, what the hell? We've searched all of that stuff. Like I said, I don't think... I might actually be able to just walk across here. No, this is going to be radiation, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Holy crap, man. Jesus. Scoozy. Computer says no. Jeez. Alright, it's radioactive, I get it. Thought for sure that'd have food and stuff in it. Yep, we need to replenish. What else have we got here? I don't think I'm going to be able to save maybe with this guy hanging around, so I'm going to see if I can take him out. You know what, I'm going to take him out with this. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it was just him. You alright, little fella? Okay. Yeah, not quite. Not quite. What is this? Dead Sparkers PDA. What is this? Ozerski's chat with a Sparker. Ozersky, we've been picking up an odd signal coming from Lymansk lately. Time to figure out what's going on there. Head to the coordinates, find some high ground, record whatever you hear. I've filed the request for equipment with the warehouse. It will be ready for pickup when you need it. Lymansk unlocked. Surely this is a good indicator that we're going to get some Lymansk at some point. Okay, we got a path onto the roof. We'll check that out in a tick. Yeah, I do believe this is part of a main task. Okay, nothing down there. You watch, I won't be able to interact with this radio. Huh. This is like a change frequency. Let's have a look. That is some Event Horizon level shit right there. That is some funky shit. Wow. Oh look, there's a safe here. This creature's freaking me out, so we're going to continue on in here, and then I think we're going to save and call this episode. Just have a quick look at some of these things here. Maybe we got some stuff around here. Yet. And this is locked off. Yeah, there is a task here. I do recall this now. Can I actually get to this? It's locked. Believe it or not, you can actually shelter here in an emission. I have done that before. We're going to call the episode here, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Been quite the eventful episode here in Red Forest, but we shouldn't be surprised because it's Red freaking Forest. Let's get rid of some of these marks so that we know where we're going next time. Like, subscribe, drop a comment, let me know what you think, all of the fun stuff, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, good hunting, Stalker.